The Museum of Failures by Thriti Umrigar, published by Swift Press. And this is a story of family dynamics, family interactions and secrets that takes place in Bombay, Mumbai. It is the story of Remy, who is living in Columbus, Ohio with his wife Kathy, and they're struggling to have a child. Now it transpires that the niece of some very good friends of his back in Bombay is actually pregnant. She doesn't particularly choose to be pregnant because in her own culture, being pregnant out of wedlock is frowned upon. The father doesn't particularly want to have anything to do with the child, and so Remy sees an opportunity to go back to Bombay to hook up with Monaz, the mother of the child to be, and they bond, and you know, this is how it's going to work out for them. But of course things change. When Remy arrives in Bombay, he discovers that Shirin, his mother, is actually very, very poorly. Now, he has actually set it up when he left for Columbus that some family members would live in the flat below, and they would be given that flat, later on. But in return, they would look after Shirin. Now, it seems that they haven't really looked after her. She's in hospital, she's delirious, they're not quite sure what she's got. And he has always had a very, very difficult relationship with his mother. There are reasons for this. And, he has experienced her as undermining. And, at one point in life, she was being a pincher towards him and would sort of like, just not be very kind to him, and he remembers this, and now he is left with having to deal with her, first of all in hospital and then maybe moving her home. And I think the wonderful bit about this story is the psychological insight of a mother-son relationship. There's history there, and I think it all evolves in a very interesting way that kept me actually engrossed. Now, Bombay really, really comes to life as a backdrop to this story. I've been there a couple of times, and I just felt transported by the way the author actually describes the city. So if you want to have a psychologically astute look at dynamics within a family set in Bombay, then I think this novel is a great one to pick up and put it on your TBR list.